Hello and welcome to today's video. I'd like to thank Solbio for actually supporting this channel. And Solbio is a completely natural toilet fluid. It can be also used in the waste tank. It's environmentally friendly as it's made from completely natural ingredients. So if you'd like to know more about this product, there'll be more at the end of the current video, and there will be links below. I have in front of me this Robeta campervan. Cost is 82,000, say that right up front, so you can say if you want to watch the rest of it or not. It is a small camper. In fact, it is possibly in the tiny camper class because you can actually stand upright in it, but it's only 541 centimeters in height. So that is, I think, a very positive thing. Internal width is 189, external 205. So it's got a footprint somewhat similar to many cars. Okay, I accept the fact that the width is a bit larger than a car, but the length is similar. So very original looking design. You've got in this something like in excess of 800 kilos payload in its current state. It is, you can put in a stack of stuff. Very interesting furniture design at the back. We also have the table, which for the size of this van is a large table, and the up here storage. I mean, I do appreciate that you might think the wood looks great, or you may think that the wood looks awful. It depends on your taste, but it's you know, it's something for everyone, really. And so okay, what is there anything special I can say though about the van?
The area what you stay now, you see the window on the roof. This is a world first car which have in the car this flat.
It's a
window.
flat. Yeah, it's a flat.
Only
yes.
8 centimeters height.
Yeah.
And there is something different from the other what we had before. Yeah. You have here this one, which you can put in when you stay, but you have always inside. The problem is when you open the window and the wind is coming. Yeah. This will be damaged normally. Yeah. So when you have it closed, it's okay. And but when you stay on any area, you can put it fixed version. Yeah? You can take them out. And the thing is, we offer this electric. It's not working now. It's the first prototype here. Yeah. But Robeta will be used in November. So is several. You can get a manual version and you get electric version. Yeah. With light, without light. And here it's got the blackout. We have not the paper. Yeah, yeah. We have now this one. Yeah, it's a cloth one. Yeah, yeah. So this is really great. Yeah, I need to point out, of course, as well that the 8 centimeters is not 8 centimeters outside, because most of it is inside. 15. Yes. Yeah. It's 50. The outside you can make a video from the top. Yeah. The normal Rigi is about 15. Yeah. This is 8. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So you don't see it when you stand outside when it's closed. Yeah. So this is perfect, and you know a lot of campers have a problem with the old. Yeah, with the old. Yes. Yeah. Okay, this is our new biker edition. The plan is to make 4 people sleeping area car on the shortest version. This is a 540, and we will have maybe. You are flexible. We have now the bed, the electric bed, which can be up and down. And we have a double bed here on the underside, and we can change it to 2 beds for children or friends or somebody. And we can take them out. So you can put in with the bars of the airline bars, what we offer. You can put in bikes and everything, and we make this car in all 3 versions, 6 meter and 636 in the same version. Yeah. Yep. So personally, I think the 541 is of particular interest because of the small footprint. Yes. Maybe we could see the bed come out. Yes. So at the moment it's like a settee. You make it too. Yeah. Sorry. You make it too. And I must go inside. Okay. So you have a double bed. Double bed in the rear of a 541 centimeter vehicle, and we've also got the bunk bed at the top. That it is. So normal when you take around 110 or height, you can in the underside you can store a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Personally, I'd get rid of the bed below and just have the one bed in.
Yes, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that gives us space for the
Yeah.
and
But we make it also in the bigger version of 6 meter and 636. You can order it with the H3 version.
yes, yes.
So you have
The
more
high
space
roof.
inside.
Yes, yes.
And this is for all Robetas order. This is specially of Robeta.
Fly net right to the very bottom.
So you can feel the fresh air also in the night.
Yeah,
you
no,
like
very
it.
important. Yeah,
Or when you make a sofa, you can go in, can look out on the sea.
yeah, without
great.
without the insects.
Yes.
Yeah. No, this summer when I was on the campsite, I slept with the windows open and next to the bed. Unfortunately, when you're you're wild camping, you don't have this possibility.
Yes. The beastie beasts.
Yeah. This is the first time ever that I have accepted any support for promoting a product on YouTube. Now I've been on YouTube now for 15 years and I'm doing the van life stuff for a number of years as well. The reason I haven't accepted support in the past is because I felt it had to be something which I really agreed with and a product I knew. So I had to feel 100% about recommending it to others. This is Solbio and this is a toilet additive. Now, what's the point of a toilet additive? Well, when you use the toilet, then it goes into a cassette and you have to dump the cassette somewhere. Now, if you just urinate into it, then there should be no problem. But if you put any solids into it, then it makes it a bit more difficult. Now, one thing you can do is if you have constant diarrhea, then you may not need a toilet additive because you should be able to dump it without any problems. For those of you who don't suffer from this problem, then one thing you might want to consider doing, in fact, one thing you're going to have to consider doing is using a toilet additive. Now, there's two types. There's the blue stuff, which is manufactured by a number of companies and it works pretty well, no problems there whatsoever with the way it works. Oh, there's the green stuff, which is ecologically based. Now, up until now, the green stuff didn't work as well as the blue stuff, but I think with Solbio we're now seeing a comparative working rate. It works just as well. So it's ecological. What it's got inside are natural soaps, it's got natural citric acid, it's got essential oils and plant extracts, and that breaks down whatever it is that you're throwing into the toilet or releasing into the toilet, I should say. And when you come to a dump station, you can just tip up your cassette and it all flows in nicely. Now you may say, well, I have constant diarrhea and so therefore I don't need something like that. Well, that may be the case, but one thing that this has got, it's got a rather pleasant fragrance to it as well. Now, I personally like the fragrance of the blue stuff, but I know I'm in a small minority on that one. One thing I noticed when I've been doing tests of really small vehicles, such as 5.5 meter ones above all, so as soon as you open the door, you have this fragrance, let's say, of the blue stuff sort of hits you. Now, with this one here, Solbio, it's got a more natural sort of smell. It's a bit like eucalyptus. I'm trying to find a good way of actually describing it, and the best thing I could think of, it's got these cough drops or these eucalyptus like sweets, and it's got this type of fragrance within the toilet anyway. And if you're in a small van, I bet it could fill up the small van. I haven't really noticed it sort of when I'm sitting here in this position, for example, but maybe I'm not using enough of it to actually notice. Next thing is it safe to use? Well, the thing with the blue stuff is there are good reasons to suggest that it may not be completely safe to use. I mean, it does break things down in a chemical manner. I mean, I'm not going to suggest it's dangerous or anything like that, but I don't think it is particularly good for the environment. If it comes into contact with plants or things of this nature, I mean, there's warnings that, I mean, if you get it in a fish tank or something like, I don't know why you want to put it in a fish tank, but if you put it in a fish tank, then the fish will die. So this, as it comes from natural things, you assume that it's okay. Now the blue stuff as well, I've noticed I always get it on my hands. And not only that, I mean, obviously I sort of miss the toilet as well. Sorry, I get it into the toilet bowl. I don't miss the toilet, I miss the sort of the hole where you open up for the toilet. And it sort of stains, and it takes a few flushes for it to actually go down. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it's with this stuff, it's almost translucent. Not quite, but almost. As is when you dump it out, which seems a bit odd the first time. You think, hang on just a minute, I'm sure I didn't just urinate in there. But that's the way it is. The manufacturers say it doesn't cause skin irritation. I have never experienced skin irritation from the blue stuff, but I have heard of people having this problem. And let's have another look at it, because here it comes in two. One's for marine use and the other's for motorhome use. Now it could be that mariners use the toilet or they eat something a bit more dodgy, or I don't know, but it's different. This contains 40 doses, and it's dosed via this thing down here, this little tap. Now I know there are people who are suspect of these taps. Now, I previously worked in the packaging industry, and indeed I used to give talks being an expert. I don't think I was much of an expert, but I do know a little bit about it. This technology is perfectly safe, I think, to use. It's not, I mean, it's often used in bag-in-the-box applications, and so you get wine or something, the wine's in a box, and it got this tap that sticks out, and you use it. In the company I used to work, where we produced blueberry juice, we used this technology, and I've never known the taps to go wrong in my direct experience. But when they first came out, I agree there was problems with them. I've heard of people saying they put something in the fridge, or they in the van, and something hit here. In theory, you're supposed to knock both ends down at this. Oh, sorry, pull them both up and press down at the same time to get it to work. So I mean, I do accept that these things can go wrong. Just as, I mean, if you don't close a bottle properly, everything will go out. But I make that part. Other than that, the bag may seem a little unsturdy because of the way it is. But I can tell it's made from recycled. It's green plastic. It's I think it's quite safe. So there's some observations on this, and as far as I'm concerned, I really do think it is a good solution for you. Now, it costs roughly the same as the blue stuff. There isn't much difference. Now, I do appreciate that if there was a price difference, that might be a problem. Although I think if you're into motorhomes, then you've probably like living in harmony with nature, which is what I'm in it for, really. I think it's the call of nature, this contact with nature and all the rest of it. So I think that protecting nature is something that I would want to do. Whether or not I'm prepared to pay a premium, yes, maybe I'm prepared to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but in all honesty, between this one and the blue stuff, there's hardly any difference. Right, so if you find that of interest, there will be a link below. It's not an affiliate link, it just tells you where to get the stuff from. I'm not on any affiliate programs at all, deliberately, so nobody can accuse me of trying to promote something to get the affiliate link. But I do absolutely believe in this product. So, thanks very much for watching. I am currently at a place called Alexa Camping, or Camping Alexa, in northern Poland. And you may have heard some of the noises on the outside from the campsite. But I shall tell you more about that in another video. So, there you go. This is about Solbio. Thanks for watching.